Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Making the adjustment on the play. To the air, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
And right now it looks like there's 12, 13, 14 guys on defense. I mean, last possession you saw him break on the football, get the pick six. Now another opportunity again. Dialed in, focused, breaks on the football, but that's why he plays defense. Shows you why he's not a receiver, but this defense is dialed in.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Finds the tight end. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Second and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun, it's Danzy. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Taylor wants to throw it. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Huskers want to move quickly. Wants to throw one first. Keeping his eyes downfield. Finds his man. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor. Got his man out of the backfield. One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now on the move. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 21 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Jayhawks engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Quarterback changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Left side is Hunter. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into the open down the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Husker. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Mack's got it on the screen. Breaks the tackle. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
And listen, third down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. And this is a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Almost got to the first down marker, but now sets up a fourth down.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Caught behind the line. It's Mills. At the 45 on his way. Snags it and he's open. 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Going to the running game. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Third and long coming up. Making the adjustment. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throwing right. Pulls it in. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to get...
Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Irish. They take the lead here in the second half.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. On the move. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Husker. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Graham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Gibbs. There's a crease. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. The way these two teams are putting up numbers, all kinds of time left as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. And he's brought down after a short gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Selling the fake. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And I'm not surprised by the decision-making of this QB. Like, I would go there, too. Like, he's been the go-to guy, man. He's already got 2 touchdown passes on the day. So I'm going to take shots because I believe in my...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Finds him out of the backfield. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Makes the quick grab. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive, too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. Right side, it's Barney. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Out wide right, it's Graham. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Snapped it in the shotgun. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, and you're going to have time to throw.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Drops back on first down. Flip it out to the back on the screen.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Second and long here. Quick give. It's Mobley. Gain of 2 on the play sets up third and 8. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the first, down to the backfield. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down? The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right side, it's Nelson. There he goes. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Left side, it's Mills. Makes the grab and room to run. And